Greetings, my children, and welcome to another stream of Dragon Quest VIII. Let the intro music flow. Oh, I'm so pumped. Love this game. We are live. Alright. So when we were playing last time, we discovered a little bit about what happened to the Alexandria. There's a lot of names that started with A. Anyways, we learned what was happening with a family, and one of their family members, Jessica, ran off towards Port Prospect, which we arrived in at the end of last week's stream. So now we're just trying to meet up with her, and she is after Dolmetus, which is the bad guy who's going around killing everyone that we are after as well. Welcome back. Please protect the poor lost sheep. Okay, let's get going. Alright, Port Prospect. We didn't really get the chance to explore it much last stream, so let's just get started with saying hi to everyone. Oh, is it Doggy? Oh, hi Doggy. Woof woof woof. Everything's ready to go, apart from the ship itself. I don't know what's going on. Why can't we set sail? Oh, okay, so something's going on. Not too surprising, seems like there's stuff going on everywhere we go. Ivy Green in the chat says, dogs for the win. Indeed. Dogs and cats are awesome. And if you people at home watching notice anything going on with the stream, thankfully, I know how to fix it, so just let me know. We'll get it all taken care of. I'm so miserable. Water in a well isn't like water in the sea. It's not nice living down here. Not nice at all. I don't feel well. Why don't I go back to the sea? Well, it's not that simple. That's why I'm so confused. It's the boss. He's the greatest boss in the whole ocean, but he's been acting all weird lately. He always used to be so nice, but now he's angry all the time. He's scaring the scales off everyone. He even chased me away just because I was salivating a bit over his food. Well, dude, it sounds like you were trying to get some food from your leader, your team. Might want to be a little more cautious with what you're doing there. Okay, so we did speak with the innkeeper because we spent the night here. Is there anyone worth talking to around here? Oh, we got a book. It's a book entitled The Ship in the Dunes. One night, weak and weary, as I trod through wasteland dreary, I chanced upon the ruins of an ancient ship. Why was it abandoned so far from the sea? I was never able to determine a satisfactory answer, and in fact, ponder the question to this very day. Could ancient ships sail on land as well as sea? My wonder at this fateful and mysterious discovery will never cease. Okay, cool. Boat in the middle of nowhere. None of the books on that shelf are cool. And do we have any knickers in here? Phial of holy water. Even better. Okay. An item shop. Looks like we got plenty of medicinal herbs. We got antidotal, holy water. We have, yeah, I think we're good here. So we'll back out. Weapon guys, okay. Stone axe, iron lance, farmer's scythe, leather kilt, and steel armor, steel shield. Okay, we'll buy this for Yengus. We'll have him equip it too. Well, there's nothing else that I need help with at the moment. Thanks for asking though. We're going to do just a quick check here, just to make sure everything's going well with the stream. Yeah, and things are looking good. Yeah, awesome. Alright, great. Back to the matter at hand, shall we? Hi, little old lady. Are you selling fish? Let's say you're a dab hand with the old sword. You can't use the special skills you learnt with that when you switch to another weapon. They just won't work. Well, not usually anyway. So it's sometimes best to hang on to your old weapon, even if you've gone and got yourself a new one. Then you can equip it when the time's right for the special skill you want to use. That's what the pros do, you see. And she's right. There's various weapon types in the game, and it makes sense to keep your weapons of different types. Skills are new techniques you learn. Skills are new discoveries. Skills are the souvenirs you collect on this rich journey that we call life. If you've ever got a question about skills, you can just come and see me. Is there anything I can help you with right now? I am curious to see how many points we have until the next sword level. Ranked 1 out of 10, we need another point to reach swords. Let's check and see how much we need for courage. So swords and courage is right there. What about boomerangs? 4 points. Okay, good to know. Thank you very much. We do appreciate it. I'm gonna break your barrels. Hope you don't mind. Well, there's nothing in there that you care about too terribly much. Haven't talked to you yet. How do you do, good sir? This place was built by the famous Albert family of Alexandria. We all worked for them. And of course, the most famous of them all is the sailor's dream, Miss Jessica. Albert. That's the name. She's here in town right now, you know? Oh, she is in town? Well, you know what? I really do want to go and say hello, but I also kind of want to go out into the field where we were running to get to Port Prospect, just to see if there's any treasure chests, see if there's anything we missed. This gentleman here certainly has an interesting story to tell. I never imagined that sort of thing happening at sea. Okay. What? Oops. I'm sorry, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I just want to talk to this guy. Hi, Betty. Some very strange things happened when I was on the ferry on my way over here. First of all, one of the sailors on deck spotted a man walking across the sea. We were all reeling from the shock of that when a huge monster surfaced and blocked the ship's path. We somehow managed to escape and make our way here, but I was absolutely beside myself with fear for a while. I bet. That sounds a little scary. I think we talked to pretty much everyone here at Port Prospect. Doesn't really seem to be a town, just a harbor. And it seems it's like owned by the Albert family. Oh, is it Kitty? Hi, Kitty, Kitty. Oh, it's such a great Kitty. Oh, it's been a week. Let's do this. Oh, beautiful. I'm curious if Yannis can actually kill them on a consistent basis in one hit, or if yes. Beautiful, which means alright. Once we level up the sword skills for our hero, Dagnus, he should be much better with the sword. And there's an iron lance, too. I kind of want to pick that up for him. And then what's up here? Let's see what we can find. Oh, some peeps. What's up, purple bunnies? Oh. Ooh, we should be scared. Respectable. I like that you guys don't go down easy. Good leveling up area. Whoa. My sword looks really damaged. It was in that cave for so long with fall water. Perfect. Okay. I think I'm going to heal this round and let Yangus whack that rabbit. Holy crap, Yangus. He just got a little bit angry there. Check it out in that poor rabbit. There are rocks blocking this path. There was this really strange light in the sky to the northwest a while back, and an earthquake too. This path was buried under all the rubble. Tradain Castle is off in that direction. I wonder what happened there. I don't know. No way through, eh? There'd be no point in trying to carry on unless you be in a big hurry. Nothing worth seeing up there anyway. That's where I used to live, you bastard. How rude. Ivy Green in the chat says, whack that. We'll whack it. Alright, Hammerheads. What do you got? Oh, you psyching yourself up? Nice. At least one of you hit. Alright, heal yourself and let's get these guys going down. Oh. Darkness takes no damage. Ooh. Cut you like the grass. Bye-bye, little guy. 63. Ooh. We just gotta level up. 6 skill points. He's using an axe right now, right? Let's put 4 here, 1 into clubs, and then 1 into humanity. His axe skills improve. He learns basic axe fighting techniques. Helm Splitter as a skill. 27 gold points. It'll be nice that we have a skill for Yindis now. Can't tell you how many times I've selected him to do a skill, and it was just like, oh, hi kitty. You're a good kitty. I'm gonna say hi to you every time I walk by. I'm pretty sure we walked over to the left on the way. We'll walk up there real quick. And after that, we're gonna see if we can find Jessica, and we'll be able to see if she walks home. I highly doubt she's walking home, and it looks like the boats are backed up, so she can't leave. So, your hair is so lame. Just go away. Whoa! Nice dodge. Tension level returned to normal, but now you're dead. 89 experience points. What do I do with that? What a gorgeous game. Anything over there? No, don't think so. And then That's where we came from. I think we have covered all of our bases. Come on, bunnies, what you got? Beautiful. Looks like a Lucifer. At least they don't have little fames. If they had fames, I'd probably be a little creeped out by their appearance. Gotta start watching his health. Yeah. Oops. Right away! Right away! Right away! Andis, I hope you know how to run. Because that is exactly what we need to do. We need to stop by a church. Ivy Green in the chat says, haha, vamp bunnies, no carrots, just arteries. You know, there was actually a book I read growing up. It was called, I want to say Bunnicula, where basically these kids, they found a little white rabbit with red eyes, and they would like catch it in the fridge, like sucking the life out of vegetables. It's kind of interesting. I need you to bring Dadness back to life. 60 gold. Okay. Come back to us. Perfect. We'll save while we're here. Yeah, go ahead and you can write it down on that memory card there. Memory card. Yep. Proceed. We are going to continue. All right. Yandis is going to require some healing. Level 10, level 11. I think we have good levels to continue. Oh, it's the lady that said that she was selling stuff. Will she actually sell stuff today? Hello, welcome to Port Prospect. I'm here selling herbs. Would you like one? Anecdotal herb. Okay. I have enough of those, but don't say I didn't support your local business now. Little old lady, what are you doing here on the dock? My old flame from when I was a young girl lives across the ocean. I wonder if he still collects those funny little medals he loves so much. Funny little medals. So, you broke up with him because he was a nerd? A collector? Sounds like he was too good for you, woman. And then we have the boat. Ooh, that's a pretty boat. Looks like it's powered with like little mills. That's sweet. Sounds like the ferry was delayed because some sea monster got in its way. And it's probably still out there too. We can't set sail again without lurking in wait. So that's what's holding the boats up. First they see a man walking on water. And then they see a monster. Well, let's go ahead and let's see what's up. We'll go upstairs. A bar. You selling anything, sir? I heard the news about poor Alistar's death. I wonder how everyone in Alexandria is coping. I'm quite concerned, to tell you the truth. They're not doing so hot. Hey, have you ever met Miss Jessica from Alexandria? Now that's what I call a real sight for sore eyes. I wonder why. She's a bit spirited at times, but she's any sailor's dream, I can tell you. Well, hello. Hi there, go ahead and make yourself comfortable. If you come to see me dance this early in the day, you must be straining at the leash, but you'll just have to wait till tonight. Lady, I don't know if you looked outside, but it's practically nighttime. I'm sure if I step out here for a few seconds, it's gonna transition. Hello, Bard. I came here from Ascantha on the southern continent. I waited a long time for that ferry, and I certainly didn't expect the journey to be quite so eventful. What a strange experience. Interesting. Is there anything around here? No, this allows you to do some pretty sightseeing, which I can respect. Well, I kind of wish they would sell something up here. This looks like a pretty cool bar area. Probably lively and oh! Hi, Jessica. Who are you talking to? Let's see here. Religious official and a thief? Not far from Peridon Quay, on the southern continent, there's a famous place of pilgrimage called Malaya Abbey. That's where I was planning to go, but who knows when the ferry will finally be ready to take me there. I was planning on going to the Abbey and changing me ways, like. Seems it might be fate that stopped the ferry running, eh? I'm hearing the voice of the gods tell me not to bother with all that and to just continue the old life of crime. And you're having a discussion with the bishop about that. Oh, of all the annoyances, I was supposed to be going to the southern continent, but now I'm stuck here. Well, why is this redhead holding up the line?
I don't have time to argue. I want you to put out to sea now!
My apologies, Miss Jessica, but the waters are simply too dangerous at the moment.
Haven't you been listening? I told you I'd take care of that.
Please forgive
With
me,
your
Lady
fireballs?
Jessica. There'd be hell to pay from the Albert family if we put you in danger.
Is there anyone around here with half a brain?
Me?
Ah, speak of the devil.
Ooh, I'm the devil?
You're the travelers from the tower.
That's
I
us.
tell you to wait for me in Alexandria. I wanted to properly apologize to
Well...
you. Well, whatever. I'm glad you're here now.
Well, that's the thing. You told us to wait in Alexandria, but it sounds like you're running off. How long could we have stayed there?
Actually, I have a favor to ask. Would you mind coming over here for a minute?
Sure. We'll follow you.
So, you're saying you won't let me fight the sea monster?
Well, yes, but I mean...
Fine, fine. Not to worry. I've asked these sturdy men to take care of it for me. Okay?
well. Actually, we've been looking for someone to take on that very job ourselves.
Let me do it for you.
Well, there you have it. Everyone's happy. Can I count on you guys?
You absolutely can. And welcome to the stream, Aether Finch. Unleash the Kraken. You have no idea.
I knew I could count on you. I still can't get what we saw in the tower out of my mind.
Little awkward in front of this dude.
Who is this Dolmagus? And what does he want? And why did he murder my brother?
We don't know very much about the guy. He's kind of a
I'll
weirdo.
track him to the ends of the earth. But first, we've got to make the waters safe for ships to sail.
Fair
the
enough.
sea monster that's standing in our way is supposed to be pretty strong. You'd better be prepared.
I'm ready.
I'll be waiting here. Come back as soon as you're ready.
I ain't scared. I'm not scared. We'll just get it done. I'm pretty sure that I can beat it.
Are you ready to set sail?
Yep. And if I can't beat
Okay,
it,
then.
we will grind.
Quartermaster, prepare the ship.
Grind.
Aye, aye, sir.
Aye, sir? Well, whatever floats your boat.
Prepare to set sail! Weigh anchor!
This music. Oh. Where's that monster? Let's get him. Bubbles.
I hate this tender.
No, I hate it too, Tickles. These nasty humans and their ships. Always sailing over poor Calamari's head.
Yeah, Teddy, yeah. You humans don't have no manners.
That's right, Tickles. They don't have none at all, they don't.
To be fair, we don't.
That's why Calamari's gonna stand up for all the poor creatures of the sea, starting by eating these here humans.
Yeah, Tickles, yeah. He'll eat him right up.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Calamari draws near. Okay. I haven't learned any abilities yet. That lowers an opponent's defense. That seems reasonable. Let's lower his defense as much as we can. Flame Breath. And how much damage do you do? So basically we're going to have to play this one pretty safe. Okay? Genius, get in there with another helm splitter. Just knock that defense down. Okay, we'll get you healed. And keep going with that helm splitter. Oh! He probably does defense as long as it can go. Okay, we can take another hit. Yeah, I think we got his defense as low as it will go. And now we're just gonna have to play it safe. Okay, we're gonna heal. And we'll just have him just do a normal attack. 30, okay? Alright. Genghis, your turn to be healed. Oh. They're chopping him up and put him on the sushi bar, that's for sure. Heal myself. And yeah, let's see if we can knock down his defense anymore. I doubt we can, but yeah, it looks like we just want to stick with regular attacks. Okay. Youch. Okay, so this is where we're going to want to heal here. And I did give you a medicinal herb. Use on yourself. Yes, good job, guys. He's the taint, so absolutely, by all means. act him as much as you want. You act us, we'll whack you off. Okay, heal myself. It'd be nice when we have more people in the party. Get some more damage done. Because we can balance this out, but... let's hit them both. Okay, heal myself. Wings to... Nice! Nice! 311. Good band. I just gotta level up. HP went up pretty good. Sizz. 3 skill points. 1 into swords. 1 into courage. 1 into boomerangs. Sword skills improve. Proficiency. Dagnus learns Dragon Slash. And courage increases, and we gain the courage to set forth on the journey, even though this is the 3rd stream in. Dagnus learns Zoom. The party obtains 230 gold coins. Zoom is great. It means that we're going to be able to go ahead and just kind of teleport around the world as need be. And then let's see. B Kabuto in the chat says noise. Noise indeed.
We gave up!
You just got beat. You better be giving up.
Sure, it wasn't our fault, though. It was his. That's right, you was.
Whose fault was it? Let me guess.
That jester, he came walking
The jester.
on top of the water to us. Just walked over us. He did.
That piss you off?
Cheeky of a human to pull that little trick off, we thought.
So we talked to him, we did.
But when he talked,
Our head got all cloudy like, and we started attacking ships. We did.
But it sounded like you had an anger problem beforehand.
it wasn't us. It was that jester. It was.
Is this my way of an apology like? Oh. We found it in the ocean.
Multiple
we did.
personality disorder.
Go on, take
It's
it.
killer.
It's the least we can do.
A gold bracer. Okay.
Well, that is all from us. We are leaving now. We are. Have a pleasant trip. So long.
Thanks. We'll have a good trip.
Not bad, guys. You're a lot stronger than you look.
Thank you.
You know, we've never properly introduced ourselves. I'm Jessica. Jessica Albert.
Nice to meet you.
And who might you be?
I'm Yangus, and this here's the Gov.
The Dove.
Yangus and the Gov, is it? Right. Thanks again for your help with the sea monster. Now, let's find Dormagus.
I like the
I'm
sound
sure
of
you need
that.
to get ready first, so let's head back to Port Prospect. I'll tell the captain to weigh anchor.
Sounds neat. And then sounds like we'll be going over to the southern continent after we're all ready to go.
I almost forgot. I called you 2 thieves back at the tower, and I never formally apologized. So... forgive me.
Forgive me.
Anyway, I'll talk to the captain.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All hands on deck. Weigh anchor and prepare
Absolutely.
to come about.
B Kabuto in the chat says, "Hey Dagnus, is this your first time playing Dragon Quest VIII?" No, it's not. Kind of just doing a retrospective. I've started this game many times. I've had this game pretty much ever since it came out. I still have my original disc and everything, but
We took care of the
it
sea
seems I
monster, so I got
always
them to agree
get
to
like
wait for us.
halfway or 3/4 the way through the game,
I
and
figured
something
you'd like
comes
to
up,
rest
and
and
then
buy
it's
provisions
like a
before we set
several
sail again.
month wait until I can
I'll
get
be
back to
waiting
playing the
for you
game, and by
here.
that point I'm like,
Don't take too long now. We've
what?
got
What's
work to do.
happening? I don't remember. So I end up restarting the game often. I kind of figured putting this into a stream format would encourage me to just get it done. Play it till it's over, finish it up. It's one of my favorite games of all time, but I haven't finished it yet. So it'd be nice to do that and have it on archive. I do my streaming here on Twitch, and I just put an archive of everything up on YouTube. But thanks for the questions. And, as a reminder to everyone in the chat, if you ever want to chat about something, if you ever have questions or anything like that, keep it flowing. I love to have a conversation. Right now, just based on how that fight went, I'm thinking we should kind of go to the inn instead of waste our items and our magic. Just have a fresh start, and then we can go ahead and we can start heading over to the southern continent. Yes, we are weary travelers. We'll stay overnight. I did some good sleep. I wonder what that is. I also wonder why we can see the king in his cart when we are staying at an inn. Oh well, logic. It was fairly restful. Not too bad. Alright. Well, we'll go ahead and we'll just kind of continue on. I'm really glad that we got the zoom spell now, because that just means that we can kind of go anywhere we were previously, as we please. So for instance, if we wanted to chat with that still lady again, that's not going to be a hard thing to do at all. And I'm assuming since the Albert family calls the shots, Jessica's the one I need to talk to. Yep, you're ready to set sail. Let's go get Dulmagus. That friggin' jester.
Before we go, I have a favor to ask.
Sure.
You're after Dulmagus, just like I am, right? We're fighting for the same reasons.
I didn't have my brother killed.
So I was thinking, why don't we do this together? I haven't been studying magic for long, but I still have a lot to offer. What do you...
Yeah.
I've got a
Why not?
great feeling about this. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, you're welcome. And then the lovely dance when someone joins their party because they're just so happy.
Well, now that that's taken care of, let's go.
I like how she's treating it as if like dancing and twirling and being like, "Oh, I'm so happy." It's like a
Where do you
formality.
think you're going without me and my beautiful princess?
Oh, yeah, you guys. Yeah, we were gonna get you before we left. We totally
All
were.
hands on deck! Weigh anchor! Prepare to set sail for Peregrine Key!
That is not how I would have pronounced it. Good thing someone else said it, not me. Sitting on some barrels.
Ah, there you are. So what are you two up to?
Up to? Me and the guy was just talking, that's all.
Garv,
Well, you were
huh?
talking. I don't do
I've
much
been meaning
talking.
to ask you about that. You know, he doesn't exactly look like your governor. If anything, it looks the other way around. What's the story?
Well, I'm glad you asked. The story of how me and the Gov fell in together is an epic tale, full of laughter, thrills and tears.
Tell it to us, Yangus.
It is it? Well, why don't you just give me the highlights?
Why is
All right, I will. It all started on a fine summer's day. The sound of insects was deafening. I just decided to make a clean break of it. I was well act off with the old bandit.
B Kabuto in the chat says, I first played this on the PS2 and been hooked on JRPGs since. Good luck on this attempt to finish the game. And you know, that sounds pretty much like me. This was the first JRPG that I was really able to sink my teeth into, and
So
I've
I
just
decided to
loved
leave
them
the town
ever
that I
since.
lived in my whole
Ni no
life
Kuni, right now I'm
start
playing Ni no
fresh,
Kuni
mate.
2. Level 5 is such a good developer. Dark Cloud 2, Chrono Trigger, a couple of the older Final Fantasies. You know, it's just, they're great. It's one of my favorite genres. I really like it.
I ain't exactly a looker, as you can see. Perhaps that's why people treated me funny everywhere I went, like I was a thief or something. I didn't have no place to go, and not a penny to me name neither. So I ended up going back to the old game.
The old game of mugging.
And that's when I run into the
But you had
Gov.
such a nice weapon. Why didn't you keep that? Why are you fighting with that club?
Hold it right there. Who gave you permission to use my bridge then, eh?
Permission? Permission? Your bridge lies within my kingdom, you oaf.
What are you on about? A creepy old codger like you? A king? Don't make me laugh.
I see your mouth is as vulgar as your face. Yes, I'm the king. And who exactly do you think you are?
Me? Hearing my name is enough to make anyone wet their knickers.
Make him wet.
That's right. You're talking to none other than Yangus, the
Oh.
legendary bandit himself.
Legendary.
Yangus?
The one and only. Time to cough up. You have to pay if you want to cross my bridge.
The one and only Yangus? What a shame there aren't more of you. Now kindly remove your one and only self from my bridge and clear off.
Don't push your luck, you green-faced freak. I would have let you go if you'd have kept your gob shut and paid up. But you want to do this the hard way, eh?
Let's do it.
Now, my boy, now's our chance to cross.
Jump it.
Just my bleeding luck.
To be fair, you're the one that hit a wooden bridge with a metal axe. Just saying.
Now that's what I call just desserts. As the saying goes, crime doesn't pay.
But you didn't pay. Does that make you a crime lord? A criminal
Let us carry
king?
on then, my boy. There, there, my precious Medea. Did the bad man scare you?
You best believe that the hero, Dagnus, he's gonna be there.
What are you doing? But he attacked us. Why the devil are you helping him? Just leave him. It's poetic justice. Nay, divine justice.
Can't do it. He looks like he'd be good in a fight.
Thank you, Governor. I thought I was done for.
What is the world coming to? Yangus, was it? You can show your gratitude by getting out of our sight.
You're having a laugh.
What? Still here? If you won't do us the favor of leaving, I'll be happy to provide some encouragement.
Mister? No, Governor. I really owe you. You saved my life and everything. You're the bee's knees, Gov.
The bee's knees. The bee's knees, Dove.
Gov? What is this nonsense? Are you a complete imbecile? This boy is my retainer.
Retainer.
If you're in anyone's service, it's mine.
Put a sock in it. I ain't talking to you. He's the one who saved me.
Apparently I did.
Put a socket! Who do you think you're speaking to, you good-for-nothing scoundrel?
Apparently it was quite the argument.
So that's how you met. But what happened to all the laughter, thrills, and tears?
Well, I'm
I
not
was
finished
laughing.
yet. This is the best bit. I haven't told you about how the Gov helped me go straight.
Whatever. You can tell me all about it later. Right now, I need some fresh air.
I should have known a bird wouldn't get a story like ours, Gov. Still, no skin off my nose.
I should have known. Oh, yeah. Okay, you're just repeating that just to let me know, in the typical JRPG sense, to flock off to somewhere else. You better believe it. Nah, you don't have to call me Dove. You know, I don't know why he went over to the southern continent, but considering he's been killing a lot of people, I'm gonna go ahead and go on a limb and say he's probably looking to kill other people. What's up? Life of the sailor ain't half bad. Well, you did talk about how you wanted to go straight and how you weren't feeling it because the boat wasn't running, but I guess if you want to go to the thieves' den. Typical boat talk. What's underneath? That horse tethered up over there is a real beauty. I don't think I've ever seen such a fine beast. The more I look at her, the more elegant she seems. Bestiality is illegal. Don't do it. Hi, horse. Let's throw some pots. Antidotal herb. Cool. Seed of... Ooh. I like the seed of agility. We'll have to go ahead and we'll have to see what kind of gear Jessica has. Let's see if we can get her some other stuff. Seed of life. A pot lid. What if I want some of these, like, apples and vegetables? Like, why can't I have some of those? Some more pots. Some more barrels. Okay. Oh, it's just me right now? I guess we'll have to go ahead and do all the spec ups later. Seed of wisdom. Wisdom increased. Agility increased. Life increased. And let's just... I think we'll hold on to this. I think Jessica might be the one that benefits from that. And then is this like the captain's quarters? Ooh, the weird pot theme that we were talking about earlier. Let's see what we got. Nothing worth reading on a boat. Go figure. The in-flight magazines must be terrible. It's a diary of a ferryman. Whenever I set sail from Port Prospect, I always see a tiny island. The island is but a tiny speck in the vast ocean, but in fact, a small building, perhaps even a castle, appears to be standing there. Who'd live in a place like that? I don't know. I think we'll find out. A bronze knife. Nice. This is where you turn the ship. Interesting that they'd have this below deck where you can't see anything. I wonder if something opens up. Let me talk here. I'm at a loss. That monster-like creature's gone and made himself comfortable in my room. Doesn't Captain command any respect nowadays? I've asked him over and over again to leave, but he just says that someone more important than me needs the use of it. He's gone and strewn his luggage all over the place as well. The cheek of it. Well, he is king. I know he doesn't look like it, but he is. Let's learn what this pot is.
I did it! I did it! I finally did it. Ah, there you are. Perfect
Your Majesty.
timing. I've got something to show you.
What do you got to show me?
Ta-da! Looks like a normal pot, doesn't it? But it's actually a legendary alchemy pot.
Yeah, I was just about to say I wouldn't cook spaghetti in there, but you did cook a lot of like potatoes in
I
there.
can see that doesn't mean much to you. Allow me to explain.
Educate me.
The alchemy pot is an invaluable tool for making different kinds of items. It
Okay.
lets you mix different ingredients to create hard-to-find items, armor, and weapons.
So was that one of the recipes? Copper sword and leather shield?
After my kingdom was cursed, I thought it might come in handy and managed to spirit it out of the castle.
Congrats.
But that's not all. I spent night after night trying to get it working again. No, you can thank me later. Right. Well, it's in my carriage, so why don't you give it a try? It's surprisingly easy to use.
We're definitely gonna hit up that alchemy pot for sure.
Captain, land ho!
Lay the
Land
rigging and prepare to make port.
Aye, aye, sir.
Helmsman! Bring us alongside Peregrine Quay!
Peregrine Quay. Okay. Aether Finch in the chat says, surprised by how much voiceover there is. Yeah, for a game released in 2004, it has a pretty good amount of voiceover. It definitely has a lot of different voice acting, but I'm glad that the whole game is not voice acted, because there's just a couple of times where you just kind of just need to get the gist of it. It would be really annoying if every time you went to a church you had to sit through the whole thing and wait for him to shut up just so you could save.
Well, it looks like
Voice
we
acting's pretty
arrived.
good. The soundtrack's
I'll meet you
amazing.
outside town with Medea and the carriage.
Maze did a really good job with this game. There's a reason why it's top 5 for me.
It wouldn't do to stir up the natives again with my extraordinary appearance.
Yeah, that would be bad. Let's not stir up the natives. And hello there, sir. Yeah, we heard mention of it. It does make me wonder a bit, but I'm more curious about the southern continent. What a sight. Oh, so you're a vendor. Do you mind if I break your pots and your barrels? Is that cool? An item vendor. To break your pots and barrels too. You had coins just lying around. Let's see what you have. Do you have anything worth it? Medicinal, antidotal, holy water, turmeric. No, I think we're good. Thank you, though. Oh, how did I miss these pots? All pots must go. Leather kilt, okay. Faithful servant of the goddess, how may our church assist you? Yes, we will save. You know, the first one. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's continue on our adventure. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. That guy's looking weird at his treasure chest. Is this guy a weapon vendor? Break his stuff. An oaken club. Never seen one of those before. Bronze knife, we just found one of those. Thorn whip. Iron lance, farmer's scythe. Let's just take a look at these stats. So if we gave Jessica a whip, it should be a little more effective. What does she currently have right now? She has a different whip. Okay. And a hairband. Let's go ahead and we'll sell these monster coins. I forgot that I could sell duplicates. Let's sell the pot lid. I don't think the pot lid is going to be good for much of anything. Oak club. We'll hold on to those just in case there's something that we can craft with it, but I don't really think so. Okay, what's going on here? So we have earrings, head wear, copper sword, shield. Okay. You have wayfarer's clothes and you have your old mallet and a leather shield. I'm morbidly curious. Do I have a different sword that I can... I do. Let me transfer this over here. We'll put it in place of the cheese. We'll equip this. And then let's try to use the alchemy pot when we're outside of the city where we can access the cart. I really want to see if that leather shield and the copper sword actually does turn into anything. Now I'm really in trouble. This is my treasure chest, but I've gone and lost the key. I don't care about what's inside, but if I can't use this chest, then I can't do business. I wonder if anyone's got a key that might fit, if only. Well, if someone else had a key to open your stuff, that wouldn't be very secure. Maybe in my mind. Okay, so if she has a silk robe, that would increase her defense. Chainmail, that would really help Yandis out. Pointy hat. Considering that the pointy hat is as cheap as it is... No, hold up. Yes, we'll give it to Yandis. You can organize his inventory. Let's get another one of these steel shields. I actually think that you can combine a steel shield and make it work. Yeah, we'll get another one of these. No, we'll give it to someone else. Give it to Jessica. Chainmail will be a good thing for Yandis. He could use just a little bit more defense. Yep. Nope, you pretty much took all the money I had, dude. I don't need to give you any more. Have a good day. Thank you for your time. Okay, let's just see if we can make something out of that copper sword and that leather shield. This is the inn. We'll probably just skip the inn stuff for now.
Ah, there you are. I've been waiting for you.
I'm just checking out the local
I hope
shops.
you haven't forgotten about the alchemy pot. You really should give it a try.
That's what I'm here for.
What's that? You say you don't know what to make? Well, I'm sure you'll find some recipes as we travel around. Keep your eyes peeled.
Yes, sir.
Let's have a look inside your bag. You don't seem to have enough items to make anything just yet. Why don't you have another look around Peregrine Key and see if you can find any recipes? Well, come on, then. Look around and see what you can find.
I honestly think that we can make something. Your little cutscene talked about it. Image in my mind. Leather-wrapped sword? Copper shield? It's not letting us use the... That's usable. That's usable. Let's take a quick step out of here. Let's throw this transfer over into the bag. Let's transfer the leather shield over into the bag. And then for Jessica, I think we can make her a new web. So let me take that. Yep. And then she can go ahead and put that in the bag. Alright. Let's try this alchemy pot one more time. Oops. No, I didn't want that. Sorry. Cool shit. That's what I want. Bag. Leather whip. Scale shield. Let's do it. Awesome. There we go. It'll take some time before the item is ready. Now let's check out the inn and everything before we head on out. We could stay here, but I don't think we need to. I had a well confusing time of trying to decide whether to go straight and maybe become a monk at the abbey. And then I decided to stick around here pretending to be a thief, but really being your proper upright citizen. Pretty clever, eh? Now I've put me life of crime, I might as well give you this. An iron nail. Okay. Any thief worth his salt can use that to unlock stuff. But your average man on the street ain't got no idea what to do with it. But if you're clever and you mix it with something else, maybe you'll be able to get it to work for you. You'll have to figure that out for yourself, though. Okay. Anyway, I'm on the straight and narrow now, so it's all yours. It's got a lot of history, that nail, so make sure you don't go and lose it, eh? Okay. Old Abbot Francisco at Mela Abbey. If you're new around here, I can't pronounce things very well. Is a truly remarkable man, and if you climb to the top of this building, you'll be able to get an idea of where the abbey is. You'll probably bump into a girl up there. She spends every day just gazing over at the abbey, never seems to get bored of it. Okay. What do we got? It's a magazine called The Sailors, and this month we have a special treat for our readers, an exclusive interview with the lovely and lively Miss Red, a rich adventuress who owns her very own private ship. Miss Red was kind enough to give us a personal tour of the classy lady. She'd invited to us. You wouldn't believe what I had to go through to get this ship, I can tell you. And on second thoughts, I'd better not tell you. Statute of limitations ain't quite run out yet. All I can say is this: I'd give me left arm to keep old this beauty. It's a book entitled Herbal Concoctions for Beginners. Did you know that you can improve the effect of the herbs you purchase in shops? Yes, alchemy is the answer. Here's a basic combination for starters. Try mixing 2 of the same herb together. You'll get an herb with a stronger healing capability. That's not all. There are many other ways to combine medicinal and antidotal herbs as well. Experiment with combinations and see for yourself. Dagnus discovers a new recipe for the alchemy pot. Medicinal herb plus medicinal herb creates superpowered medicinal herb? Are there any knickers in here? A seed of magic. Once again, even better than knickers. Let's head up here. Past some fish. I wonder why they're storing the fish up here. Wouldn't it be hotter? What do I know? What's up, Mr. Sailor? If you're interested in alchemy, you should always try to have a look through any bookshelves you come across. You'll find alchemy recipes all over the place once you start looking. It can get a bit confusing when you find more than a few, so make sure you write them down so you don't forget them. There's no need to look like that. You'll jot them down without even thinking about it. It's no hardship. While you're here, you should probably think about buying the old bronze knife or 2 to come in useful with the old alchemy pot. Okay, maybe I'll go buy one. I already have one, but wouldn't hurt to have an extra. You've probably heard of the Templars, right? No. Tell me about them. Really? You've never heard of them? I can tell you all about them. The Templars live at Mayella Abbey, which is just over that way. They're there to keep the peace at the Abbey and make sure no harm comes to Abbot Francisco. They're also strong and clever and really good looking too. They're the coolest of the cool. Why don't you go and see for yourself? I spend every day gazing at the Abbey and imagining them over there. You sound like you live a very boring life. But I do see that church. If you're dreaming about some hot saints, just go over there and preach the word of the goddess. Pretty sure you'll attract one of them or another. Alright, so we were given advice to buy another bronze knife. I'm inclined to follow that suggestion. Let's just sell a few items to the weapon vendor, get another bronze knife, and then we'll go see what this continent has to offer. Hello, weapon vendor. What can you do for me? Well, let's go ahead and let's sell some stuff. I'm okay with selling the cypress stick. Let's sell the oaken club as well. If it really can turn into something useful, we'll find that out later. Nothing else I really want to sell, so let's back it up. Nope, sorry. Bronze knife. The badge is gonna carry the goods. Yep, okay. Anything else I can help you with? I don't think I need any other help. Aetherfinch in the chat says, ever play Skies of Arcadia? Favorite RPG ever. You know, I actually have not played that. What console was that for? Or was it PC? And I did get your private message about you saying that it was not working on the PlayStation 4 app of Twitch, but it is working on mobile. Is anyone else in the chat having any issues with the stream? Please voice your opinions and see what's going on. my playback on PC is not choppy like it was for the last Stardew Valley stream, so I don't really know what's going on there. Yeah, we'll equip that sword. We'll use the seeds to go ahead and get a little bit stronger. Oh, Aetherfinch says that it was the Dreamcast originally. I didn't have the pleasure of owning a Dreamcast, but beauty of emulation, as I can give it a try sometime. How did it play? Was it like a Final Fantasy Dragon Quest kind of game, or was it a little bit different? Thupporth, you're a little derpy, just like all your other relatives. Follow the path. Oh, Kitty. Hi, Kitty. Did you just get in the way of me saying hi to that kitty? You should rethink your life. Oh, good. Slime C. He's rethinking his life. Let's get him out of here. Gone. 18 gold coins. Beautiful. Aetherfinch in the chat says, very Final Fantasy. Strict character roles and items, but with progression and unlocks. And a fun aerial ship battle mechanic. Okay. That sounds like it could be up my alley. I'll definitely have to check it out. And then Re Longbow in the chat is asking, are we playing this on 3DS or PS2? That's a really good question. We are using a PlayStation 2 disc, or I guess I should say an image that I created from my disc that I've had since 2004, and then we're just running it on PC. That way we can have it at a higher resolution. Otherwise, it just would not translate very well. But thanks for asking. I do have it on 3DS, and it's very well done on 3DS. I do like the certain additions that they do on the 3DS, but the soundtrack is no longer... They get rid of the symphony soundtrack with it, and it's just done by a computer. So even though we still have some of the voice acting and that kind of thing going on with the 3DS version, I still prefer the PlayStation 2 version. I really liked that they added new characters for the 3DS version. It's nice that it wasn't just a, direct port, and Yandis just got served. Goodness. B Kabuto says he's on PC for now and the stream is smooth. Okay, that's good to hear. And Rilambo says, you are playing one of the best games of all time. Don't I know it? I was explaining earlier that I've been playing this game ever since it came out, but I've never actually been able to complete the game and finish it, because I'll just put 60 hours into the game and something comes up. Either a new game or something, in the personal life comes up and I just have to stop playing. It'll be several months that go by and I finally get the chance to play it again, and then I go and I'm like, what? I forgot everything that's going on. Who's this silver-haired dude that's in the party? So I always restart the game. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and just kind of do this retrospective on the Twitch channel that I have here. It forces me to finish the game. Doing this for at least 2 hours every week. Eventually we'll get there. So definitely, it's just kind of a late night stream on Mondays. That's when I do have the time. Join in every week if you'd like to check it out. And on Saturdays, we actually do some Stardew Valley, just very chill, just talk about stuff and relax in good old Pelican Town. And Relanbo, I am very excited, very, very excited for Dragon Quest XI. I've been following that closely. I know a lot of people are bummed that the 3DS version is not making its way over to the States. In my personal opinion, I'm okay with that. Dragon Quest is home. on a console, in my opinion. Handheld, it's still great, but I'll definitely be playing it on PS4 for sure. I think if it's coming to PC, I might also pick it up on there. By the way, if you haven't played Ni no Kuni 2, it just came out, you need to do it. In my opinion, it's better than the first one, and it's made by the same studio that made Dragon Quest VIII. Strongly recommend it, and eventually I am going to go ahead and stream that as well. We'll just have to see where that fits into the schedule. And hopefully I can heal quick enough. With all this lovely conversation going on, I haven't been paying as attention as I should to my characters. Trying to heal. I'm a failure. Rest in peace, team. Rest in peace, half my gold. Good thing there actually wasn't a lot going on as far as my gold's concerned, because every time you die, you do lose your gold. Yes, I need to be watched over. I need to be protected. I can't be trusted. Well, it's cool to hear that you're actually doing Ni no Kuni 2 this week. Definitely with that game, my only concern about the game is I don't want to say it's too easy, but it doesn't follow the norm of you need to like grind for an hour before you fight a boss. It's very much up, like if you're a good player, you can take stuff down that's like 10 levels higher than you. And what really makes that game special is the kingdom system. I actually like to consider it as kind of like a very light, a mini version of kind of like the Civilization franchise, with the added bonus of everything that's going on in your kingdom. It benefits your party. So if you make advancements to, you know, like your mines, you get better materials. If you go ahead and, you know, work on your magic, you can do better magic skills. Really good. B. Kabuto says Ni no Kuni 2 is in their possession, but they want to finish Persona 5 first. I have Persona 5. It's downloaded on my PS4. I've yet to touch it. I should. I just don't have enough time for all these good games. Yeah, I'm really glad that you picked up Ni no Kuni 2, Aether Finch, and oh, it's actually feeling more engaging to you than Persona 5? Cool. You know, I haven't played Persona 5 yet, so I can't really say too much about that. I'll have to see what my own opinion is once I play it. Yeah, you know, Relonbo, I have been on Twitter all the time just saying, hey, you guys announced this PS2 to PS4 hashtag. You'd request games that you want to see. 145? What? We have to grind. This is not Ni no Kuni 2. We're gonna have to grind. Okay, so I have went ahead and just tweeted nonstop, we gotta have this on PS4, gotta have this on PS4, gotta have this on PS4. And then they released it for 3DS. I mean, not complaining, but you know, it just wasn't what I was looking for as far as that goes. So maybe it will come one day, but right now the best I have is just taking my disc, making a copy of it, and then running it at an emulator and just upscaling the resolution. It'd be nice to have it natively done, but if it was a PS2 to PS4, it would just be just like the emulator anyways, except there wouldn't be any issues. I like seeing that we're all hyped up for Dragon Quest XI. Ooh, a Western release for Grand Blue Fantasy? I have not heard of that one. Who's the studio? What's it like? Is it kind of like Final Fantasy Dragon Quest, or a little bit different, more like a tactics kind of game? Aetherfinch says Persona 5 is too much of a visual novel. JRPGs, they're a big book, big story. Snake Skin Whip. Let's equip that on Jessica, and that should certainly help. Okay, Jessica, sorry that you're dead. Transfer. No, wait. Yeah. Didn't I have a Snake Skin Whip? It just said I made one. Where'd it go? Oh. Ended up in your inventory. Why did it end up in your inventory? Shouldn't it just go in the bag? I don't know. Yeah. The corpse will equip it. And we'll go ahead and... Since I've played the game before, I kind of want the Thief's Key. We'll take the items that we have here, the nails, the bronze knife. Let's do it. The music of this game is fantastic. It's one of my favorite soundtracks. I listen to it frequently at work, just have it on replay. Although I think, to be honest, I think I like the Ni no Kuni soundtrack better. I prefer Dragon Quest VIII as a game over Ni no Kuni 1, but the soundtrack from Ni no Kuni 1 is just great. Aether Finch. Mega Dimension Neptunia V2? That just seems like a lot of sci-fi to me. I'm intrigued. I'll have to look all these up. Thank you guys so much for providing a lot of suggestions for me to look into. I'm always looking for new things to play. Let's see if we can take these down. I'd prefer to take these down without having to die again. That'd be great. Beat Haruto in the chat says, Grand Blue Fantasy Project Re-Link is from Platinum Games, so it's more of an action RPG. Oh, okay. You know, it was hit or miss for people, but I actually liked their Legend of Korra game that they released for PlayStation 4. And then, wasn't it Platinum that also did Bayonetta? If so, that's going to be really good. Relombo bringing up Xenogears. That is another game that I have been wanting to go ahead and finish. I just haven't. I have so many games that I love, and I just have not finished them. So we're definitely going to be working through them here on the stream. So definitely stay tuned. In the stream below, you can kind of make out the social medias that I have. They're very basic, but I do announce on there when I'm going live and new shows and things like that, so definitely check it out if you want to join in for further streams. So I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Ooh. Winnie the Pooh over there in his honey pot. I think if we don't take him out, he's going to be a problem. I think we're gonna need a heal. Okay. Glad that that's gone. Yeah. Just have to get you this hidden some stuff, dude. And you call for back. Great. Relonbo in the chat says, have you played Dragon Quest VII? Oh my god, amazing. I'm ashamed to say it, but I have not played Dragon Quest VII. I've actually been debating how to do that. I think that one is going to be where I want to pop it in my 3DS and finish it to its entirety on 3DS. Do you think it's more at home on its original console? If it is more at home on its original console, I'll play it that way. But I just have a nostalgia factor with Dragon Quest VIII, which is why I prefer it on PlayStation 2. Aether Finch, talking about Little Debbie orange creamsicle cakes. You know, I bet those are fantastic, but, you know, I actually do have... I have an allergy that, unfortunately, Little Debbie likes to include a lot of that allergen in their products. So even on their products that don't have any kind of peanuts or nuts, I kind of just have to stay away just in case, you know, there's any kind of cross-contamination. Man, I am getting my butt whooped. What is going on here? At least I can heal. That's good. Ouch. I tried. At least we didn't have a lot of money to lose. Died twice on camera? That's despicable. And and here I am claiming I really like this game and I've played it before. Yes, we're live now. Things are gonna be better. We have our whip. We'll be okay. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and let's transfer some of these medicinal herbs over to Yangus. That way he can help. And then with Jessica, I think she should have one too, because right now she's going to be pretty weak. Is this better than what you were using? Aether Finch, House Majority Whip, Mitch McConnell. Oh, that guy. That guy. We have a fine government here in the United States. We'll just put it that way. Okay, so that should help Jessica a little bit. And she already has these clothes. Okay, I think at this point we just got to get our noses out there. We just got to get training. Read Longbow in the chat. It's no big deal. I'm not a jerk or here judging deaths or keeping tabs. Maybe if it was a competitive shooter and I was a pro. Yeah, you know, I'm glad that you guys aren't keeping me accountable for that. I just have to keep myself accountable. I'm gonna be too lazy. But I really appreciate all the conversation that's going on. Thank you very much for joining in. Okay, we're gonna fight a little smarter this time. We're gonna be more reliant on healing. We're gonna take this nice and slow. 6 points of damage. Okay. We deal. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's take the female slimes out. It's interesting that they're orange if they're female. 52 experience points, 23 gold coins. I like it. You're scary. You hit Jessica with like 142, 145 points of damage. I think we're still gonna try and fight you though. Oh, now you're trying to run away from us? Do we have any abilities? I have a Dragon Slash. Does heavy damage to dragons. I don't think you're a dragon. Sizz? It doesn't hurt to try it. We'll knock down your defense, and you haven't learned any abilities. What about spells? Frizz and Sap. Okay, we'll do Frizz. Aether Finch in the chat asking if I have a favorite Final Fantasy. And out of all the ones that I have played, I'm definitely going to have to say 6 so far. And it seems like Relombo agrees with me there. Maybe I have a little bit of a bias with 6, but 6 in so many ways is like Chrono Trigger. If I'm correct, it was made using the same or similar engine. They look and feel very close to each other. They were like developed within like a year apart of them, you know, done by the same people. So what I like, I'm a big fan of Chrono Trigger. It's no secret. Final Fantasy VI is a great game, and a lot of people, for them, they liked the Final Fantasy VII, and just, that was kind of like a lot of people's like, oh yeah, this is my first console, PlayStation 1, and this was such an epic game, and it was so huge, and Final Fantasy VII is cool. It's a good game. Maybe a little overrated. As far as the other Final Fantasy games that I've played a little bit of 10, I played a little bit of 12, and I have played the first 13, almost to the end. I didn't enjoy 13 as much. It just changed a lot of things. And I know a lot of people think that 13 shouldn't exist at all. But the reason I stopped playing 13 is I just reached a point where Paradigm, I think that's what they call their system, where you can do the level ups and you can choose everything going on. I think that I just reached a point where I was extremely underleveled, and to get the new perks and stuff like that, to get everything working how it should for beating the bosses of this next area, it was just going to take so much effort, and the combat was kind of tedious, so I called it off there. You can't see it, but I do have a poster of Lightning up there. It came with the game when I bought it. I got the collector's edition, and they just kind of threw it in extra. But yeah, I think 6. I think 6 is my favorite, and we will go ahead and we'll be doing a retrospective of that eventually. And so it's just a matter of me getting everything up and going. Streaming right now, it's just a hobby, and I don't really have any plans or goals to be a big streamer one day. But I do want to do it right. I do want to make it look as good as possible. One-man band around here, though. So once I get the art made and we can come up with a show where we can kind of just look at RPGs or just other older games as like a retrospective, we'll definitely go ahead and we'll start streaming all these games. We just have so many to go through. Aether Finch in the chat says he's never beat 1. He got close to beating 8. I've heard 8 was really good. You need to play 15, and he's played about half of 13. Now that 15's out for PC, I think I'm gonna play 15 on PC. The concept of 15, driving around and whatnot, I don't know. I haven't really seen too much gameplay of it. I've seen a few things, I just didn't want anything spoiled. Maybe we'll give it a try sometime. I can't warrant the purchase right now. Nino 22, that in and of itself is, pretty big purchase, because I got the deluxe edition that came with all the extras, and I also got Nino 22 for PC, so I have it on both consoles. Level 5 is my favorite studio. I have to support them whenever they release a game, so doubled up on Nino 22. I won't have any money for games for a while, but that's okay. Nino 22 is keeping me busy. Dragon Quest 8, always keeping me busy. And Stardew Valley, never ends. Great game, never ends. Always something new to do. Relonbo says, Secret of Mana Dude, another classic from the Square Golden era. Absolutely. What do you feel about them kind of remaking the game or remastering it? From what I understand, it's a remake, isn't it? I've been seeing announcements of it. Is it coming only to like the Nintendo Switch, or are we going to be seeing it on PlayStation 4 and the other consoles? I'd really love to know. Brownies appear, and we are really low on health. So let me try and stay true to my word. Let's try to heal to some extent. Medicinal herb to use on yourself, Jessica. Because I'm afraid your defense is the weakest out of everyone here. Awesome. We got you revived a bit. And damage, these guys are going to go down pretty fast. Oh, wow. We need to take him out, or he's going to be a problem. Everyone just focus your efforts on that first one. Don't let him hit. Oh, why is it always Jessica? Why? Rilambo says regarding Secret of Mana, it came out on PS4 back in February. I was good, but lacked the... Oh, it was good, but lacked the match to the original. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll have to just play the original then. I mean, PS4 would be nice, you know, for the HD, but by the power of emulation, we can go ahead and make it look nice for a stream. These little brownies, man. Maybe we should have done some leveling up before we fought Calamari. I'm used to being a higher level around here when I'm normally playing. Significantly lower than before. Speaking of leveling up, you just obtained 7 skill points. Let's dump some more into his axes, clubs, and then we'll just do the rest on the humanity point. Awesome. His power increases by 5 when using an axe. That's good. And Genghis learned heal. Yes, yes. 36 gold points. Great. But we don't know how to revive yet, do we? Don't know Zane. Let's... You know, there was a section back at Fairbury that we have not explored. We'll take a little break from the southern continent, just go back, fight a couple of monsters that we just did not really touch base with. Moving coffin. And then after we get another level up, we'll head on back to the southern continent. Or if we run out of things to chase, then we'll just head back. This music's so classic. Oh, church! Oh, church! The nice thing is now we'll have that. Let me see here. Yeah, we'll be able to use that thief's key to access a couple of things. So, let's go ahead and let's have the priest... Hold up. Yeah... Yes... Okay, let's try this one more time. Oh, thanks for the compliment. Yeah, you know, just have a couple of plushies. They're mainly for the kids, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm a nerd. I enjoy them too. I've been wanting to get a Dragon Quest slime and a Junimo from Stardew Valley to join into the mix. So, don't really have, you know, like a dedicated room for the streaming or the space to have like a dedicated bookshelf behind here, so just try to spruce it up a little. Just go and grab a couple and have it show up. Looks better than just looking at my bed or my couch. One and the same. Alright, resurrection. Let's bring Jessica back. 50 coins. Okay. Bring her back. Let's save, and then let's go open up some stuff. It looks like you tried to post a link in the chat. I must apologize for the bot. The funny thing is the bot's actually been giving us a little bit of grief ever since I added it. I experienced a problem 2 weeks ago where I was trying to change the title of my stream and Twitch just was not letting me do it. It just was not having it, and so I needed to add a bot that would force Twitch to do what it should be doing automatically. And the side effect of that is the bot doesn't like it when you talk in caps. The bot doesn't like it when you spam emojis or emoticons, and apparently it doesn't like links either. I will I'll go ahead and I will look into what exactly is going on with that bot. I do see that your link showed up in the actual chat that is showing up on the stream, so I'll go ahead and I will check that out later on when we're not playing it. Yeah, you know, when you're a collector or, you know, a big fan of what some would consider really nerdy stuff, it's really nice to to have kids, because then you can be like, oh yeah, let me buy this for the kids, and it's really just because, you know, your parents never bought you that good stuff. So you buy it for your kids so you can enjoy it too. Appears to be an old journal of some kind. The Great Wizard finally reached Fairbury. Oh, that's right, we read this already. The guy that passed away, Master Rylus, I believe. I wonder if I can ban the bot. That would be funny. Aetherfinch says, Roshi, hey, you never know. It could have been. Here's that treasure chest we couldn't open before, but now that we have the thief's key. Ooh, a mini medal. Okay. And I believe that there is a chest that we couldn't open in the blacksmith's area, so hey, cool that we were swinging back to check all these out. We'll enter through the side door. We'll see what he has going on. Look at these treasure chests that I can now unlock. A cypress stick? Ugh. Those are cool swords on the wall. A dagger? Okay. Let's head outside of town. Let's go fight some of those monsters I was referring to earlier. Just, we really need some levels up for that new area that we were in. Alright, let's go ahead and let's take this out. Yeah, these are going to be super easy. But there is a little monster over here that we can later add to our monster team. I want to go ahead and say hi to it. I think its name is like Hackzilla. And there's a chest. Bunny corns appear. Let's just kill them all. Wow. Resilient little guys. I'm actually really surprised that they were able to hold on. Jessica is kind of brand new to the party. I have a greenhorn just starting out, so not too surprised. It'll take her a little bit of time before she is full-fledged. Let's heal up. Glad we got that new gear for Yangus, otherwise he'd be hurting extra hard. Axoraptor. 22, 12, ouch. Sizz, I will heal Jessica. We're gonna have you do Helm Splitter. I cast a fireball at that bastard. Only 5? He's pretty tough. Didn't reduce his defense though. Alright, Angus, you just keep the heat on, buddy. Yes, there we go. A silver monster coin. That will sell for a pretty penny. can't believe we have to go and revive Jessica again, though. Oh well. A seed of life. As much as I would like to put that into the main character, Jessica's making a pretty apparent point that... Oh. Really? She's already dead? She's making it pretty apparent that she needs a little help. So we'll go ahead and look at that. And then Relombo, if you're still around, you should be able to post. There shouldn't be any kind of issue. What I find hilarious about capturing the chat to make sure that it goes live with the YouTube archive is it gets rid of everything that you said before, but it will keep the thing that got you kicked. How silly. Let's go ahead and let's do another resurrection, because talks about like if it's the goddess's will. Just what if it wasn't? Yeah, you paid those coins for nothing. Deal with it. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna save. Just, it's always a good idea. And blah, 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 blah. We'll get through this as fast as possible. Yep, we're going to go ahead and we're going to continue on. Alright. Let's just see what else we can fight that's around here. Maybe we should stop at the inn for the night. But also at the same time, this is the starting area. We should be able to go out at night and not have any kind of issue. I mean, right? We shouldn't. Alright, let's go on a little journey this way. And we're just gonna hammer it out. You dodged! You sneaky snake! Kill the Budders. Good, good. Happy to see that the Budders have now been killed. Good. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, it's a kitty cat. Come here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Come here. Hi, kitty. What are you doing out here? Drackies. One for each of us. As long as they don't dodge. Relombo, where are you guys from? Oh, you know, born and raised in Utah. Been all over the country, but Utah is where I'm from. Crazy Guy 692005 says, I can't see your stream at all. Can anybody else? You know, we did have a report that it wasn't working on PS4 Twitch, but it's been working on PC and on mobile. Do you happen to be checking this out on PlayStation 4? If that's the case, then there definitely is something going on there. And I can certainly try and see what we can do to make it work out. Okay. Crazy Guy says he's on PS4. Relombo suggested to try refreshing it. That's definitely a good suggestion. That might help. Let me do you guys a favor. Let me see if I can get it to pop up. We actually had this issue earlier with Stardew Valley stream. It was just a little too high quality. I know that sounds silly, but it's just a little too high quality for it to work. Let me change this so that it's not as high quality. I don't know if that's going to make any kind of difference, but definitely keep in touch. If it starts to work, I would love to know, and we'll just keep it at this preset when we're streaming in the future. Okay, is there a monster around here somewhere? I just swear that there's a second one. Oh, bell peppers. Go on my supreme pizza. Supreme pizza is so good. Let's head over to the waterfall. Okay, let's head back this way then. Relombo in the chat says, Dad streaming that 4K 120 FPS. I wish my computer was good enough to output 4K at that FPS, but nah, processor's nothing to shirk at, but graphics card could do with a little work. Crazy Guy saying, I don't know, I'm on PS4 Pro, I'll back out and try again. I have a Pro as well, but I've never really watched any Twitch streams using it, so I really can't speak to it. I know that a gentleman by the name of Ether Finch in the chat has been saying that he's been having issues with it. Certainly, you know, I do apologize that it's not working on PlayStation 4. I think it is something to do with Twitch, but maybe it's something in my settings somewhere where it's just not optimized for PlayStation 4. It's kind of hard for me to say. Are you able to, I'm assuming you can hear me talk. Hi, doggy. If you can hear me talk, then it is probably just something with the codec on my end, or Twitch just needs to get their crap together and do an update on PlayStation 4. The quality was bumped down a notch though, and my computer's definitely not sweating as hard, so there shouldn't be any kind of bandwidth issue or encoder overload anymore. I do apologize if the stream looks worse, but I just want to see if this is the solution. Oh, we found a pair of boxers. Yeah, boy! Bubble slime appears, and some drafties appear. Okay, just why don't you whack those guys into oblivion? We took care of the boogers. Okay, cool. Alright, so I could have sworn that there was an archer enemy hiding around here somewhere that was just a little bit harder to fight than the enemies here. Crazy Guy in the chat says he can hear me talk and he can hear the game, but no video, sadly. Okay. Well, I do apologize, it's not working. If you happen to have a smart device, we do know that the mobile apps are working. Long shot, but maybe you can try just accessing Twitch in the PlayStation 4's browser instead of the application. See if that has any kind of resolution. But I will look into it and I will see what exactly is going on. If it's something on my end, I want to make it right. I want to get it working. This is just a hobby for me, but what's the point in doing something if you're not going to do it right? So if there's any way I can improve, we will definitely go ahead and do our best to make it improve. And I am going to go ahead, and since it's not coming back up on the PlayStation 4, even with that reduction in quality, I'm going to bring the quality back up to what it was before. Just one moment here. Okay. My processor should now be sweating. Just how it should. Hi, Kitty Cat. Do you have a monster around here that wants to fight me? I guess not. Well, we'll stay at the inn, and then we'll move on. We'll head back over to the southern continent. I just wanted to get those chests and things. Beautiful. Yeah, we're a god over here. Yes, we finally got a level up for Jessica. That's good. That's good. Learn a new spell. Crack. Okay. Knives, whips, staves, fisticuffs, sex appeal. Okay, this is a very, very useful skill. I'm going to put 1 into knives, 1 into staves. We'll do 4, 5 into whips, and then we'll put 2 into the sex appeal. Just as whip skills improve, she should now have a power increase by 5. Great. Cool. Let's head on over to the inn. I think we'll just sleep the whole day through, because I really don't want to deal with monsters at night time at that southern continent. Yep, restful sleep, can't complain. Hi, kitty cat. I liked the cats. Okay, let's take a nice flight over to Peregrine K. Quay Key. I have no idea. I can't pronounce things worth crap. No reason for us to go. Wait a minute, he did say there's this chest that he needed help unlocking, huh? Well, let's help him. Don't worry, I am here to steal all your stuff. You're in trouble? Let me help you out. Let me open these things for you. Ooh, a boomerang. Okay. Oh yes, please. I will absolutely take all the contained items. 200 gold coins. You said you were running a business. You really don't need those coins? All right. Well, I ain't gonna bat an eye. Mini medal. Perfect. I think having the boomerang equipped is going to help us, because it's going to make it so that we can hit more things at a time. And honestly, that's just good right now. We're getting our butts handed to us. Or I should say, I am. Badge. Seed of Life. Let's use that on Jessica like we were talking about earlier. Let's transfer the boomerang over. Something's telling me that we can reinforce the boomerang, but what's used to do that with? Shoot. Can't remember. Alright, we have this equipped. Let's just continue on. Normally the stream goes for about 2 hours, but with the unexpected deaths and those kind of things that were going on, I'm going to continue until we get to the next area, the next priest. We'll take the long way there. We won't walk the trail. but we'll call it a night there. And then next week we will be resuming with some more Dragon Quest VIII Mondays. We start at 11 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then, like I said, we typically go for 2 hours. The best way to get updates about when streams are happening or what's going on my YouTube is going either to facebook.com/dadnessofficial or twitter.com/officialdadness. So feel free to check it out if you'd like. That's not gonna save you. 62 experience points. It's so weird using a boomerang instead of a sword, but I guess it is what it is. If this little guy will let me skip him, since I've kicked his butt so many times, just gonna skip him. We now have that Thief's Key, so we'll open that up, and then we'll work our way up into the hills and see where we end up. A morphium mushroom, a giant moth, and a chainine, I think. Yeah, chainine, okay. And just how you take down the moth. I think the moth can make us fall asleep, but I really don't want to deal with that. I hate negative status effects. Don't make me sleep, bro. Yangus, you need to wake up. Come on. Wake up. Let's hit. You what? You what? Did you just make me fall asleep? Oh. I hate negative status effects. Good. Glad to see those guys gone. Now let's just get this chainine out of the way. Perfect. Dadness level increases to level 12. Love to see that. 3 skill points. We're going to dump them all into the courage. No, wait. Those boomerangs is going to be a while, isn't it? Boomerang skills improve. We learned the cross-cutter throw. So that means it's going to hit the first target twice, which is great. The treasure chest is locked. Dadness unlocks it. Dadness finds a feathered cap and puts it in the bag. Is the feathered cap an advantage to anything that we have at the moment? The biggest advantage is actually for Dadness. Okay. Well then we'll put that on our main hero here. And then leather kilt, shot in the dark. That's kind of what I was thinking. Okay. Well, let's head on up this way. Make our way over to the Abbey. Malaya. Can't pronounce it. Slee shines and some chain. Boomerangs is so nice. Just hit everything. Hit everything and hit it relatively hard. Oh, I dodged it. You dead, sucker? Take him out. Beautiful. Awesome. Let's go ahead and let's heal up everyone. Especially you, Jessica, because you are looking a little bit on the pettish side. Let's over this way. Oh, right before I could do a full view. Lots of mother truckers in our way. Cross-cutter throw. Do I have another spell besides heal? No. Okay, we'll just hit the last one. And then... Does the crack spell hit a group of enemies? No. It just hits one. Okay. We'll just have you attack these mushrooms then. You gotta be kidding me. That's what makes these so hard, is they're pushovers, but they can hide their tension like that. Ooh. Why you made him fall asleep, bro? That's not cool. Yeah, let's just... So good. Good job dodging, everyone. Except you, sleeping hero. Oh. You're falling up pretty short there, little brownie. Let's, Boy, that's not cool. That is not cool. Yangus, come on. These guys should be pushovers for us. Not no damage. Alright, it's just those brownies now. No mercy. Come on, Yangus. Get up and out. No mercy, let's just knock these guys out. Yes, thank goodness. 206 experience points. I'm okay with that. But holy cow, we need a heal. And this, I'll just leave you there. Just how you should be good. And then, ooh, that's pretty. I don't see any chests. There's some runes. Some ruins. Let's head up. Let's see what we got. Ooh, you look like you're gonna kill me. Let's try it. Unless these guys get the better of us first. Okay, cross-tether throw. Let's see if we can knock down some defense. Yeah, let's see what we got. So are these gold scorpions just like the baseline? Because I would think that gold scorpions would be not the hardest metal, but that's kind of tough. And his defense went down, I think, by 27. Oh yeah, he got pwned. Just hit him hard, guys. Beautiful. Okay, I'm glad that these were not as big of a challenge as I was fearing they would be. Awesome. Okay. Scorpions are defeated, 126 experience points. Let's heal up before we take down that golem. And of course, water's a good thing. Okay, let's go, bro. He's charging at me, so he must have some kind of advantage. Just his poison. Okay, spells. Let's get rid of that for Jessica. Let's hit you with Helm Splitter. And then I'm kind of thinking that you would not like crack. So. Ouch, that hurt. At least you're not poisoned, but I think that we're gonna have a hard time with this guy here. Okay, heal me. Hit him with Helm Splitter again, and Jessica, can you take his defense down some more? Perfect. Oh, that's just not fair. psyching himself up. That's not cool. Okay, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me if he hits me. Let's just do a spell. And let's just have you hit him as hard as you can. Yeah, at this point, whoever he attacks is gonna die. So we just need to just hit him as hard as we can and just keep it up. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, buddy. We're gonna take you down. This train don't stop. Rest in peace. I hate to say it, but Port Prospect is probably where we're gonna have to spend the week here. Oh, it took me back to Fairbury because that was the last place I saved at. Okay. Well, we'll head back over to Pardon Quay. And that's probably where we're just going to have to call it. But thanks to everyone who tuned in. Really appreciate all the good conversation that we had. I'm glad that we got to have some fellow JRPG fans join in. And I stream this every week, so feel free to stop on by. And who knows, maybe we'll start doing this twice a week. It's just all if I can fit it into my schedule, honestly. But we'll definitely just keep trucking along every Monday. On Saturdays, we go ahead and we do Stardew Valley streams, and those are a chill time as well. Feel free to join in. We're going to talk to this old man priest here, save everything, and then we will definitely be saying goodbye. So, be safe out there. Guys, it's late. What are you doing up so late? Why are you watching me so late? Get some sleep. Good night.